Hey everybody, Chip Glennon here. Welcome back to our video blog. Today we're going to talk about selling your home with a contingency. I have a couple important resources that I want to point out to you on our video blog. You're going to see a button here that talks about if you're interested in selling a home, please click on the free home market evaluation tab. If you're in the market to potentially buy a home, we also offer a free home search that'll give you a backstage pass so you can search for homes on the MLS just like realtors do. And now on to our topic. A question that we get asked a lot is, I've got my home on the market. I'm thinking about buying a home at the same time. Is the one I can buy, could I potentially put a contingent offer on that one? And so this is not a simple answer, particularly in an extremely hot seller's market like this one that we haven't seen the likes of since 2005. So I'm going to answer it twofold. Probably the first answer to that question is yes, if you can get a contingency on the property you want to buy, contingent on your home going under contract or contingent on your home actually closing, that is preferable if we're representing you as a buyer's agent on your second purchase. And sometimes we call that a domino. And sometimes there's 2, 3, 4 dominoes where multiple closings have to happen for someone to take that equity and close on the next one. And you can imagine in those scenarios, without contingencies, if you have a triple domino, there's 75 people that touch a real estate transaction from beginning to end, and that means you've got a husband and wife selling, a husband and wife buying, and 73 other people or 70 some other people that are touching this transaction as well. So if that domino doesn't fall, where that buyer or that seller can take their equity to close on the next one the same day, that domino doesn't fall, and then the next family waiting on that equity to buy their next home. So contingencies can definitely complicate that process. The good news is we do it all the time. The bad news is we don't do it very often in a market like this one. And here's the reason why. There's more buyers than there are sellers right now. So simple supply and demand. And what that means is if you're a buyer, you're really going to have to meet the seller's terms to some extent. Now, when you're selling your home, that's terrific because you're in the driver's seat. But when you turn around and buying a home, you're not in the driver's seat. That seller can literally, in this market, almost dictate the terms they want as long as the price is in the sweet spot and within range we'll appraise. The terms like the closing date, the amount of the earnest deposit, there's tons of terms of inspection periods, how the financing is going to be structured, many different terms in there that are going to be at play. But if it's contingent on the sale of your property, don't be surprised if a seller won't take a buyer contingency right now. It's extremely scary. And the good news is we have a lot of strategies to help you get properties under contract without the exposure of having to potentially make 2 house payments. And that's something we're experts at. It's something we do every single day. It can be a very scary and uncomfortable place to be when you are a seller, though. And we understand that. That's why we have strategies designed specifically to help you make the right decisions, and in a market like this, many times without a contingency. Thanks everybody for watching our topic today on selling your home with a contingency or buying a home contingent. So if you have any questions or there are any video topics that you'd like us to discuss, please text, call, email me those topics. I'd love to share them with some of our viewers. And we'll be back with you here in just a couple weeks with a new video topic. Thanks for watching, everybody.